Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another React. And I've been away for a while. Like I took December off. I needed some time to myself, to my friends, to my family. Just took a bit of a holiday, but also took some time to finish up this music that I was working on last year. It's a new year. It's a new year, new things coming. I've got a new band with new music dropping. Basically 17 tracks that we wrote and recorded last year. 16 of those 17 tracks are finished. One of them is already out on YouTube. If you want to go check out my band, it's called Droniac. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, I'm really excited for this music. It's some of the best stuff that I've worked on with other people, I think. So yeah, really, really excited for this year. Really excited for everything that's coming up. And I apologize for everyone who's been waiting patiently for their requests to be viewed. This week I'm just going to be doing Buy Me a Coffee requests. I want to catch up with this backlog that I have over the December holidays. So the first one I'm doing today is a request made by Devin, and it reads, "Hey my friend, happy winter, well, summer there in the southern hemisphere, I guess. Here's that Nightwish song I mentioned, The Greatest Show on Earth. There are several versions of this. This is my favorite as it's their home country. It's in their home country of Finland, Tampere, Finland, in 2015. There's a lot to take in here, the visuals, the lyrics, the music, the story, everything. I hope you'll enjoy the ride. It's a long one. Subs are hard-coded into this one. Hope you don't mind, but for me, it helps keep the lyrics in mind with everything else going on in the song. All right, here's the link. This is a long one. This is like 21 minutes, but I'm just gonna watch this through. Watch it through, and then I'll comment on things afterwards. So let's enjoy this Nightwish song. It's been a while since I've done Nightwish, so I'm really excited. Really dig this band. They're really good at what they do. Just like composition, lyrics, like performances. It's like really good band. Check them out if you don't know them. All right, let's go.
Kettimet, Tuomas Holopainen.
Wow, man, look at all these people. Damn. I love that the keyboard stand is like a tree. Wow. So classical. Beautiful piece. Okay. Man. That's some crazy timing right there. The fireworks. What? flute in there. Okay. Staccato. Oof. Classical music, metal, they go so well together. Here she comes. Like major chords that are working in there. It's like modulating the key of the song. Wow. Oh, that's a beautiful sound.
After sleeping through 100 million centuries, we have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet, sparkling with color, bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun? To work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up in it.
Warning if you have epilepsy. So much suspense now.
Cosmic law of gravity pulled the new worlds around the fire. A careless cold infinity in every vast direction. Lonely Pharaoh in the Goldilocks zone, she has a tale to tell. From the stern nursery into a carven feast. Enter Luca, the tapestry of chemistry. There's a writing in the garden, leading giants of the Devonian sea. Alien stars riding the tail of a storm. A day-to-day new opening for the greatest show.
Wow, man. Look at all those people. They're all one being. Mind, hive mind has activated. Moving into the next part now. Oof. Damn. Oh, jeez. Throat singing. Wow.
We were here. Kiitos.
The understanding.
We are going to die, and that makes us the lucky ones. Most people are never going to die because they're never going to be born. The potential people who could have been here in my place, but who will in fact never see the light of day, outnumber the sand grains of Sahara. Certainly those unborn ghosts include greater poets than Keats, scientists greater than Newton. We know this because the set of possible people allowed by our DNA so massively exceeds the set of actual people. In the teeth of these stupefying odds, it is you and I, in our ordinariness, that are here. We privileged few who won the lottery of birth against all odds. How dare we whine at our inevitable return to that prior state from which the vast majority have never stirred?
Damn. That's powerful. Jeez, man. The music is so beautiful. Celebration.
There is grandeur in this view of life, with its several powers having been originally breathed into a few forms or into one, and that whilst this planet has gone cycling on according to the fixed law of gravity, from so simple a beginning, endless forms most beautiful and most wonderful have been and are being evolved.
Good Lord. That was amazing. Damn, what a show, man. I mean, you have to put on, like, if you have a song called The Greatest Show on Earth, it's got to be a big show, right? Yeah, man, like wait, let me just take a moment to let that sink in. Damn. That was really amazing. From the like composition to the lights, to the performances, to the vocals, the lyrics. I love how it all kind of tied in together, you know, like the way each element told the story of kind of like life on Earth. Like it's telling the story of evolution, and it's really interesting. Like we start off, you know, this like they mentioned the I think it's a tapestry of chemistry or something. But basically, how we are all one, and we are all like kind of born from stardust, basically, you know. And it's really interesting to think that, you know, like all the material we know, like all the physical material we know in this universe, it's kind of always been there, and it's just taken different shapes, you know. And how we, as like our physical bodies, is just kind of it's like different chemicals that's always been here, kind of, you know, and that's just formed into this being that we are now. And what the interesting part is, like, what is that life that is breathed into this physical form, you know, like what is the soul, what is, like, where does that come from? It almost feels like it comes from another like plane of existence, you know. And I think that's kind of what this song, like, it's the type of questions the song raises, and it's the type of topics that's being covered here. At least in the beginning, there's like this kind of hopeful, or like this almost like childlike wonder, like, wow, what is this? What is life? You know, like what are we doing here? Like, how did we get here? And how are we experiencing all this beauty all at once, you know? And it also kind of speaks to, like, they go into like the more scientific part of it, like where they talk about DNA and how something about the DNA shows us that all the possibilities of life, you know, and how it's much more vast than the actual amount of people that are alive. So we should count ourselves lucky to even be born, because like that in itself is a miracle, which I think is really interesting and really cool. And then there's like there's this middle section. Was it Toolmaker? Was that the part 3, where it goes like really dark, you know, and they start singing about, like, you know, like war and weaponry and mushroom clouds and like pain and violence in the earth, you know, like how man, like how we have a tendency to these dark things, you know, and to these like almost lower vibrational impulses, like anger and envy and possessiveness. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but that like that thirst for that lust for power, you know. It seems like it's a reoccurring theme in human history, and it's interesting that they cover that. And then like in the same section, they also cover like how man can birth this like great sadness and great this like violence and suffering. So that's the word I'm looking for. Like how we can give birth to that, but then also give birth to poetry and curiosity and insight and love and understanding and empathy, you know. And how if we embrace the fact that we all kind of came from the same place, we're all like, and not just human beings, but like animals and like everything that breathes life, you know, even plants and trees, like it's all coming from the same kind of source of life, and it feels like there's this universal force flowing through all those things, and that is what binds us, and that's what connects us, and that's what kind of makes us one. And that's why we should take care of the planet and not destroy it. That's why we should take care of each other and not destroy it. Because if you kill someone else, you're really just killing yourself, you know. Which I think is like a big part of the message in this song. Amazing, really, really cool. I love songs and I love music that makes you think about these things, and that puts you in a space of like asking important questions and covering like I don't know, like going deeper into those parts of your brain, because I do think we need to think about these things more and talk about these things more, because talking about it and discussing it and going through it, it really, I think, makes it real, and it puts it puts intention out into the world, you know. And I think we need to discuss beautiful things, you know, because there is a lot of negativity surrounding us, and there's a lot of violence and you know, like you open your phone and you just see like it's basically like these companies running social media and everything. They kind of just want to grab your attention, and what seems to be grabbing attention at the moment is like negative news and negative opposing opinions and all these things. So things that separate, things that divide, seems to be grabbing attention, and we need to really, like, I think, be intentional with what we expose ourselves to, and you know, be intentional and be aware of like what it is you're taking in and how it's affecting your nervous system, and try and focus on sharing the good news, you know, sharing things that are beautiful, like appreciating things in life, being grateful for things in life. That's like really, I think, what leads to a better mindset and a healthier mental state. Anyway, I'm going on a like deep tangent, but that's like, it's kind of the headspace the song has put me in. It's really, really amazing. And I haven't even covered like the musicianship in this, like the composition. I feel like the keyboard player, like they list the members here in the credits. Like Floor Jansen did amazing. She's got some amazing windmills, like wow. But her voice is also just like phenomenal. It's like I've been like doing a lot of live singing with our, this is the video of my Introniac, of my band. So I've been doing a lot of live singing in this, and it's hard, man. It's like hard, like I'm sure they got really good monitoring on those stages. They got probably got in-ear monitors as well, but it's still hard. It's hard to hear yourself. It's hard to sing on pitch, but she just nails it perfectly, and it's really, really impressive. And the kind of levels the range that she's going through is also like just so amazing. Thomas Holopainen, I'm butchering that, but on keyboards. He's starting the song. I'm thinking he composed a lot of this. Like, this is the feeling I'm getting, but I mean, I'm sure they all had a hand in creating this kind of epic piece of music. Wow, Devin, thank you so much for making this request. I know it's been a while since you've made it, and I've been scared going into not scared. I've been wanting to do this reaction, but it's such a long video that I knew like I needed to be in the right mind space. I needed to be in the right kind of headspace to fully appreciate this track and to fully like take it in, you know. And I'm glad this is the first video that I'm doing this year, because it's like after the whole break, I've got so much more like creativity running through me and new energy, and I've experienced so many cool things over this like holiday that I feel like I've got a fresh perspective on life, and I feel happy. Like, I'm in a happy place. I've been happy for like the last year, but you know, there's always like a little bit of depression sneaking into your life, and hard times, and like went through a bit of a breakup thing last year as well, at the end. So that was really getting me down, but I'm really in a good space now, and this song just kind of it's just like such a cool way to enter the new year into my reactions, and thank you so much for that. Like, thank you for making this request. It's awesome. It's awesome. Nightwish. Guys, if you don't know Nightwish, please go and subscribe. This is Nightwish Arena. I'm guessing they post arena shows of Nightwish, so go and check that out as well. Yeah, guys, wow. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the song and what it means to you. I'm sure a lot of you, are very connected to the song. I don't know if I was rambling just a bunch of like insane nonsense, but let me know if you connected with anything I said, or if anything stood out to you, or if you didn't connect with anything I said. Let me know if you think I'm just talking a bunch of bullshit. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this piece of music. Let me know what you think as well. Devin specifically, I know you're probably gonna have like 14 comments in a row, which is great. Like, I love it. I love reading all your comments. Yeah, guys, thank you so much, and stay tuned. I'm gonna do some more reactions today, and I'm really excited to enter this year with more reactions, more music, more energy, more love and creativity. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna put any pressure on this year, but I am going to just let things happen the way they happen, and I'm gonna let life kind of guide me. I'm gonna let life guide me into the right places, and we'll see what happens. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.